deep-seated social and economic challenges. As reported in this morning's newspapers is a further significant development.
The organisers will be live-casting the proceedings on the self-expression to advance these aims. Without further ado, may I turn to the distinguished chair of the Proprietary Excellency, Proprietary Line, to open this third AMI. Do use your right of self-expression.
To the responsibility the people have entrusted. There is less interest in examining how much progress has been made since the post-election violence. Instead, the discussion is dominated by what the future holds for Kenya and the Kenyan people. It is therefore both timely and appropriate that this meeting aims to promote a national discussion around what is required to build and sustain a progressive Kenya. The Constitution belongs to the people. It vests all sovereign authority in the people. Its legitimacy is drawn from the people's overwhelming support for it. These truths are of limited value, however, unless the wider public is informed of its rights and its responsibilities under the Constitution. This can only be achieved through comprehensive national civic education programs. The discussion on elections must now shift to the state of preparedness. Kenya must ensure that in all aspects, technically, legally, politically, and institutionally, the country is ready to carry out free and fair and credible elections. Already, a significant proportion of Kenyans are finding it difficult to meet their basic needs due to increases in cost of living and high unemployment. The global financial crisis is an additional burden which threatens to put a brake on growth. Aspiring politicians should therefore take heed that the usual way in which politics has been practiced in Kenya is no longer to be tolerated. It is also vital that the military action in Somalia does not distract or lead to delays in Kenya's domestic reforms.
Let us all work hard to meet the expectations of the Kenyan people. Thank you.
It is upon us to pledge that no matter what happens in the future elections, there will be no violence, no intimidation, and no retribution. We should look at the electoral process as just a game that you play, and in a game there must be a winner and there must be a loser. By losing today, that does not mean that you will not be a winner tomorrow.